He was always in a rush, chasing minutes like they were gold dust, hurrying through tasks, appointments, plans. Nathaniel wore his busyness like armor. If he stayed in motion, maybe the emptiness wouldn't catch up. He'd tell himself, "I'll rest when I'm successful." But success kept moving. And so did he. One afternoon, stuck in traffic, Nathaniel glanced at the elderly man selling flowers by the roadside. His hands were rough, his back slightly curved. But his face, peaceful. They locked eyes for a moment. The man smiled. Not the kind of smile you offer out of politeness, the kind that says, "I'm exactly where I need to be." Nathaniel looked away, pretending to check his watch. Later that week, he passed by the same corner. The flower man was there again, humming softly, arranging petals with slow, deliberate care. Nathaniel couldn't explain why. But something about that moment made him pull over. He walked up, feeling oddly self-conscious. "How much for a bouquet?" he asked. The old man looked up, gentle eyes crinkling. "Depends. Is it for apology, celebration, or remembering?" Nathaniel blinked. I don't know. Maybe just to feel something." The man nodded, as if he understood completely. "You work too hard," he said, handing Nathaniel a simple bunch of daisies. "And you think time is your enemy. But time is only wasted when you forget to live inside it." Nathaniel paid and walked back to his car in silence. The words stayed with him, quiet but heavy. He started noticing things. How his coffee always went cold before he drank it. How his mother's calls became shorter and rarer. How his dreams had all become to-do lists. A week later, he visited the same spot. The flower man wasn't there. The next day, still gone. And the next. Eventually, Nathaniel asked a shopkeeper nearby. "Mr. Eli passed on," the woman said softly. Peacefully, in his sleep. He'd been coming here every morning for 30 years. Nathaniel stood still for a long time, the city noise muffled around him. That evening, he sat on his balcony, no laptop, no calls, just a bouquet now dried and fragile in his hands. And he realized, he had spent years measuring life in deadlines and digits, always reaching for a someday that never came. But Eli had mastered the art of presence. He lived in each breath, not each achievement. He found joy not by adding more to his plate, but by savoring what was already there. Nathaniel didn't quit his job or move to the mountains. He didn't make any grand declarations. But he started doing something harder. He began being where he was. He listened, really listened, when people spoke. He took walks without needing a destination. He called his mother just to hear her laugh. And slowly, the emptiness that chased him for years stopped following. It wasn't that life got easier, but it got fuller. Not because of what he added, but because of what he stopped wasting. And every now and then, when he buys flowers from another vendor, he remembers a man who taught him something without ever needing to preach: time isn't running out. It's right here, asking if we'll notice it.